On September 10th, 2025, prominent conservative activist and Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk was assassinated while speaking at an outdoor debate event at Utah Valley University. The assassination, which has shocked the nation, has been met with swift and widespread condemnation from across the political spectrum. In the immediate aftermath, Vice President JD Vance, a close personal friend and political ally of Kirk, took a decisive and highly symbolic action. He used Air Force Two to transport Kirk's body from Utah to his home state of Arizona. The vice president, accompanied by his wife and Kirk's widow, was seen helping to carry the casket onto the plane, a moment captured in widely circulated videos and photographs. This act, while deeply personal, immediately became a significant political event, setting the stage for a new and turbulent phase in American politics. Analysis of the actions. Vice President Vance's decision to use the vice presidential aircraft to repatriate Kirk's remains is an unprecedented gesture of honor. Such a use of a federal asset is typically reserved for former presidents, high-ranking military officials, or in cases of national tragedy. By offering this gesture, the Vance and Trump administration elevated Kirk's status from a political commentator to a figure of national significance, a martyr in the ongoing culture wars. The visual of the Vice President of the United States acting as a pallbearer for a private citizen sends a powerful message of solidarity and profound respect. It is an act designed to be seen, to be shared, and to resonate deeply with the conservative base, framing Kirk not just as a victim of violence, but as a casualty in a political struggle. The action also serves a dual purpose. It provides a solemn, dignified tribute to a man the administration considers a hero, while simultaneously politicizing the act of mourning. The decision to use Air Force Two and to have the Second Lady accompany Kirk's wife transforms a private tragedy into a public, political statement. It underscores the administration's narrative that Kirk's death was a political assassination and a direct result of hateful rhetoric from the political opposition, as President Trump later stated. Reasons and consequences. The primary reason behind Vance's action is twofold: personal loyalty and political strategy. On a personal level, sources have confirmed the Vice President and Kirk shared a close friendship, with Kirk reportedly playing a key role in advocating for Vance to be selected as Trump's running mate. This action is a powerful tribute to that friendship and a fulfillment of a personal obligation to a fallen comrade. From a strategic standpoint, the consequences are both immediate and far-reaching. By centering the administration's response on Kirk's death, Vance and Trump are galvanizing their base and framing the political landscape in terms of a conflict between patriots and a radical, violent opposition. Immediate consequences. Intensified polarization. The move has already deepened political divisions. While Democrats have condemned the violence, the administration's response has been criticized for using a national tragedy to score political points. Increased tensions. The rhetoric from the right, including calls for retribution and vengeance, has significantly raised the risk of further political violence. Martyrdom. The high-profile tribute has cemented Kirk's legacy as a martyr for the conservative movement, ensuring his name and cause will be invoked for years to come. Long-term consequences. Erosion of norms. The use of Air Force Two sets a precedent that could be seen as an inappropriate mixing of official government resources with partisan politics, further blurring the lines between the two. Shift in political discourse. Kirk's death and the administration's reaction will likely redefine the debate around political violence, with each side now capable of pointing to a high-profile victim to justify its own fears and policies. Vance's standing. The move burnishes Vance's reputation as a loyal and unflinching figure within the MAGA movement, cementing his position as a key leader and potential successor. Predictions and solutions. Predictions. In the coming weeks and months, the political aftermath of Kirk's death will dominate the national conversation. We can predict several key developments. Increased political violence. The heated rhetoric, coupled with the national spotlight on the assassination, will likely lead to an increase in political skirmishes and potentially more violence. Calls for crackdown. The Trump administration will likely use this moment to push for a more aggressive crackdown on what it terms domestic terrorism, potentially targeting a wide range of left-wing organizations and protesters. A Kirk legacy. Kirk's organization, Turning Point USA, will likely see a surge in fundraising and membership as his supporters seek to carry on his work. A new political symbol. Expect to see Kirk's name and likeness used as a powerful symbol in future political campaigns, rallies, and media commentary. Solutions. The long-term solution to this escalating political violence must go beyond partisan blame and focus on restoring civility and trust in American institutions. De-escalation of rhetoric. Political leaders on all sides must consciously de-escalate their rhetoric, and avoiding language that demonizes opponents or encourages violent confrontation. Focus on shared values. Efforts should be made to recenter the public discourse on shared American values, such as the rule of law and the peaceful transfer of power, rather than focusing solely on what divides us. Institutional reform. Law enforcement and the judiciary must be seen as impartial arbiters of justice, investigating political violence regardless of the perpetrator's ideology. Promoting dialogue. Platforms and media outlets should prioritize and promote constructive, good faith dialogue over sensationalism and partisan conflict, creating spaces where differing viewpoints can be discussed without fear of incitement. The assassination of Charlie Kirk is a tragic moment that, if not handled carefully, could further tear at the fabric of American society. The actions of Vice President Vance, while a testament to a personal friendship, have thrust the nation into a perilous new chapter, demanding a sober and collaborative response from leaders and citizens alike.